Thank you, Mr. President. I rise today to voice my reasoning for voting no on this flawed budget that fails to address several critical issues facing our state. We've heard a lot from the senator from the 13th District that we don't have the money. We just don't have the money for many of these amendments. Amendments that are thoughtful, contemplative, productive, and progressive. I would suggest the money isn't there because you chose to prioritize corporate tax breaks over the things we're discussing here that would actually move Michigan and her residents forward. When Governor Snyder was first elected, he proposed that the legislature pass a 2-year budget to help provide a more stable long-term vision for the state. Many of us agreed that that was not the worst thing in life. Seeing the budgets that are being proposed this year, it is clear why you chose to ignore the governor's request. The general government budget provides a perfect example. Last year, we got rid of targeted tax credits and brownfield redevelopment credits in order to create Governor Snyder's economic gardening program. This year, we're cutting the funding for community redevelopment and economic gardening. It's a bit oxymoronic. I can see where, in a 2-year budget, you would look a bit foolish for simultaneously creating a program and defunding it all in the same vote. This cut in funds will hamper our state's efforts to retain businesses and help them to grow. Cutting this program will not help us in achieving our goal of job creation, something we all believe is a priority for Michigan. At least you're staying consistent in your resolve to strong-arm our financially distressed communities by making them jump through hoops first before they can receive the funds necessary to provide even the most basic of services to our citizens. If we were keeping metrics from last year's revenue-sharing cuts, we would see that they didn't grow the economy, but that they created hardships for our cities, triggered financial reviews, led to emergency manager takeovers, with police and firefighters being laid off along the way. Unfortunately, this budget does not present the opportunity to correct those errors, Mr. President, but instead seeks to do further harm to our cities and our counties, deepening the negative impact on our beloved citizens. Seeing the disaster that this budget created over the past year and the subsequent failure for those wrongs to be addressed here in this chamber, I cannot, in good conscience, vote for this budget. I would ask my colleagues to review what has been stated here, has been done here, and has been proposed and denied. Mr. President, there are only 2 relationships in this life. One is reciprocal, the other is exploitative. And I believe that if you take a poll of Michigan residents, they would tell you they believe that they've been exploited at every point in this budget process. Thank you.